The first ones were crazy, so what is this gonna be? Before I start, I just want to give a quick thank you to Neapolitan Eagle, Honeybee, and Sebi for being members. If you guys are interested in becoming a member, hit the join button down below. But also, don't forget to subscribe because that's totally free. So in the other video, I checked out 2 themes. I checked out Weapon Bequeathed Harmonia and Salvation Standard Bearers, the Balancers. So today, I am here checking out the Dreglord, Traitorous Straghess? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at what the notes say. A corpse fiend compromising countless bodies and discarded detritus. I don't know what that word means. However, they are torn apart or pulverized. Their communal resentment rise with determination, outwitting every form of annihilation. This obsessive mound of flesh, unlike any form of life ever to exist, has no obvious weakness. That sounds terrifying. Okay. The final boss of the DLC is the Dreglord. I've provided 2 images for reference. I do have those. Hold on. Ew. He's kind of terrifying. And what's the second picture? Okay, it's more of the first picture shows me like his whole body in like multiple angles. Or like multiple forms or like stances. And the second one shows me a closer version of his face. Either way, it looks really gross. Okay, so I've seen those. Cool. He is often envisioned as a lord who ruled over the Age of Deep Waters, or the Abyssal Dregs mentioned in Dark Souls 3, cross-pollinated into the Elden Ring universe, and represents the physical waste left behind after the Erd Tree burns. Well, okay. I'm gonna keep the big image of his like whole form like pulled up so I can envision. Before it really kicks in, I already noticed that it has a similar whispers to the other themes had, which I last listened to. So. Okay. Immediately, I'm just going to turn this up on my end. Because okay. Is that the right button? Yep, that's the right one. Okay. Oh, that's terrifying. Jesus, that's terrifying. Okay. The slicing of these strings there feels very representative of like, yeah, sort of like I feel like it's a sort of slash of like a sword slicing across someone's like chest, you know, like it's really like brutal and really. Ugh. But then like the vocals are insane. Wow. Okay, the vocals are crazy. Like it's like a. It's beautiful. It sounds fantastic, but at the same time, it almost sounds like a desperate, like, cry for help. Like, it sounds really, oh my, it just sounds like someone's sort of, like, wailing in pain. That's, like, the vibe. The build, oh my god, the build. Okay, if it's going to do that to me and then leave me there, okay. I'm only a minute and a half in, okay. I'm stressed. Shut up. Sorry, that was a notification on my computer. Okay, immediately that is an absolutely phenomenal, gorgeous vocal. That is incredible. That sounds fantastic. The control on that is amazing. It's very interesting that it's going over, like, the vocal is so high. It's so up here, and everything else is so down here. The contrast is fantastic, because, again, this vocal sounds really, the wailing is the best way I can describe it. Like, it's not actually doing that. I'm not trying to offend, like, the vocalist here. Like, it's a fantastic vocal, but the message it's putting across is almost sorrowful. But that's still, there's like a level of like spookiness to it. And I don't know if that's maybe just like what the rest of the score is adding in. I'm not sure. Oh, see now, right, pause, stop. Okay, because that right there just made it sound really sorrowful, like it switched and I paused at the wrong time. So we'll go back a few seconds and listen to it again. Terrifying. Really, that switch from really unnerving, really terrifying, like banshee wailing into really sorrowful, really sad cries within less than a second. Insane. Masterful. And now back into this. Oh my god, the strings. Yeah, the strings sound terrifying, the vocal sounds heartbroken. A second vocal. Well, many others, but I hear you. The notes that are being hit, by the way. I like that. What I've noticed, everything feels like a huge working, almost like a body. Everything has been put together sort of like it's some sort of body. Like the vocals from, not the vocals, the really the entire orchestra there for a moment very much felt like a beating heart around everything else, and everything else was sort of moving because of that beating heart. Everything was going out and then in and then out and then in, and the drum just constantly just the boom on like the first beat and then just a boom, and it feels like a moving body. Hang on, let's go back like 20 seconds. Let's just like see what I mean. Pay attention to the orchestra. Out, drum, boom. You see what I mean? It's sort of there. Everything for a moment there felt like a body. Just one doesn't move without the other. It still feels like that. I heard a piano there. I hear you. I hear you, piano. I hear you. You're getting louder, piano. Why are you getting louder? What are you doing? No, you're not. I have to stop because I've got so many thoughts. I have to talk about that piano. The way it as far as I was aware, I didn't notice it in the first 3 minutes of this track. And then out of nowhere, it just one note at a time, just a little dong, dong. It was really quiet, really in the back, but I clocked it because I gravitate towards the piano. I heard it, I clocked it, and I thought, oh, hello. You definitely haven't been here. And suddenly it started getting in a bit more and a bit more. It was under everything else though. So it was sort of not really noticeable if you're just having like a standard listen through or, you know, playing a game whilst it's happening. You wouldn't notice it's there until suddenly it's become a focal point, and you kind of clock into the music for a second and you think, oh, there's a piano there. Were you always there? And I swear to God, if the piano actually gets like a moment as like the lead instrument at any point, I'm going to lose my mind, because what a fantastic way to bring it in. It's not been here before. It's been brought in literally one note at a time. And then suddenly it's a part of like the real rhythm of it all. It's following along. It's completely matched with the melody of the vocals, which have been the star of the show so far, and it's completely matching with it, and suddenly it's just there, it's everywhere, and you can't imagine it without it. So I swear, if it gets a moment, I'm gonna like cry. It might not, but it might. I don't know. Oh my God, that high note is still ridiculous. Oh, oh. Oh my God. Is the piano about to get something? Oh, I don't think it is. No, it's changing. Hold on, it's changing. Hold on, I'm not ready for it to change. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so the piano didn't get like a little moment like I thought it would, but I still love the way it was integrated. So I just want to like have one more shout out to thank you, piano, for being wonderful. Anyway. The choir, Jesus. Oh my God, do you hear how low that choir's going? Oh my God, the contrast between how high that vocal was going, where it was all the way up in the heavens. It's early in the morning, I'm not going to try and get up there right now. And then the really just like bottom of they're down in the pits. They're so low. Oh my God. Bro, the strings, I can't get over them today. The strings, Jesus Christ. You know when your entire brain and entire body just shuts off because what the hell was that? You know? You know what I mean? Like your entire everything just goes, I don't know what just happened. Okay. Should we carry on? I like that. Oh, this is actually painful. How much it's like teasing me on like the edge of just doing something. Oh my God, this is hurting me. Okay, no, I have to experience that pain again. Hold on. Do something. Do something. Hold you there. Hold you on the edge. Hold. Hold! here's the analogy for this. When I'm saying hold, I am like gripping nothing. But it's like you're holding something. I need something to hold. Here is a freaking Joy-Con holder for the Switch 2. Like, you're holding something, and you're holding it so tight, and then nothing happens. It just like melts away in your hand, and then suddenly it's just gone. That's the example. What a great example. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Stop! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I'm here. Hi. Okay. Okay, let's experience that last like 20 seconds again. I said earlier I wanted the piano to have a moment. If that's it, I'm so happy. Oh my god! I'm so... I need to sit! I'm pausing at the worst moments. I know, don't cry about it. I just realised why it feels so different now. The choir's gone. Entirely. I didn't even notice. The choir has completely gone. Where have you gone? Like, that's fine, because this is fantastic. But, like, it's gone. Where did it go? Oh, the strings. Oh my god. The way the strings and the piano, the violin and the piano are working so perfectly together right now. How high was that piano? Oh my god! That was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life!